What up, Card Kingdom family? Kenji's back for some more drafting here on Magic Online, and it is a wonderful day. We have Vintage Cube back, finally, for us to draft. So, you know the deal by now. Some of Magic's, well, a lot of Magic's most powerful cards compacted into a draft format, but you're drafting more of a deck, an archetype, than a regular draft. So we opened ourselves an Ancestral Recall. I think we will probably be taking that one, pick one, pack one, although I will say there are a bunch of other good cards in this pack, as you would expect for Vintage Cube, but some of the best cards in Vintage Cube are in this pack. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, not enough good things to say about this card. Amazing 3-drop Saga that just gives you way too much value. Minsk and Boo, Timeless Heroes, this one is also insane. 4 mana, makes a huge Boo token that you can throw around for cards and damage, and it just gets bigger and bigger and comes back every turn. Jace the Mind Sculptor as well. No way I'm not going to just take this Ancestral Recall, though, and go from there. So, where do we go after a pick one, pack one recall? Well, doesn't really matter, honestly. I'll splash for this card. With Vintage Cube, I like drafting fun stuff. That is, stuff that I want to draft at that given moment. You don't really need to read the signals as much necessarily, though obviously your deck will probably end up better if you do. But for me specifically, I'm looking at like Sylvan Library, I'm looking at Sneak Attack, I'm looking at Tolarian Academy, and I think with pick one, pack one recall, I'll go ahead and just take the pseudo blue card of sorts. Academy is another busted card if you've never had a chance to play with it. Banned in basically everything. Banned. Wasn't it banned like immediately after it came out too? Maybe it wasn't, but man, that was like a very busted time in Magic when Memory Jar and Tolarian Academy and other things were going on at the time. Anyway, let's take that for our second pick and see maybe if we can do some sweet artifact nonsense, as we do get a couple of good cards here for potentially an artifact deck if we want to. There is a Simic Signet, a good follow-up, a safe follow-up if we want to. Cryptic Command, good blue counter, obviously. Tundra, always great. Trinket Mage, not terrible. It might be safest just to take the Simic Signet here. Like, I overvalue the artifact cards in Cube, so given that I've already taken the Tolarian Academy, it's not surprising that I'm probably just going to go with the Signet here. Let's do that. That's a good start. Ooh, speaking of good start, man, we have quite a few good choices in this pack as well. I think Emrakul is fantastic. I think all the OG Eldrazi's, plenty of ways to cheat them out. We passed Sneak Attack already, so don't think I'm going to take that here. Time Warp, if we want to stick in blue, of course we do. Teferi, another obviously very strong card. Academy Ruins, also great. I think with Tolarian Academy, taking the Time Warp here is going to be my best bet. And the reason for that is I often end up drafting a bunch of like the draw 7 effects. So with a bunch of fast mana, draw 7 effects, and well, you want to get extra turns with that, obviously. Yeah, let's do that. Into Volcanic Island, Consecrated Sphinx. There's another one of the OG Eldrazi, another one of the busted Saga lands. Academy and Cradle, the best among them. There's that Memory Jar we were mentioning earlier. Factor Fiction, also very good here. Sphinx or Factor Fiction? I'm kind of keen on both of them. I guess Sphinx is just a good win con by itself. I don't like that I've passed both Tundra and Volcanic Island now, but let's go with the Sphinx. Ooh. Do we want to opposition? Not particularly. There's an Animate Dead here if we want to. A couple of Tri-lands, one of them being the blue one. I mean, we could be blue-green ramp too, and like that. This is a kind of late ignoble Hierarch if we wanted to take the Hierarch. But I guess the Hierarch goes less so in an Academy Ruin deck. Like, had I taken the Gaia's Cradle, maybe we take the Hierarch. I guess Hearse is like okay if you want to. It is an artifact for Academy too. I don't know. This is a pretty good start to like an Animate Dead deck as well. I'll go ahead and take the Animate Dead and just see what happens. Eternal Witness is great for Time Warp. It looks like they added Consider to the cube. Terastodon, not a bad reanimate target. Let's just keep cutting off the blue, I think. Oh, a Golos. Hey. So a lot of the times you're not actually going to try to activate Golos, but it's just in your deck as a way to tutor up a land like Tolarian Academy. So that's a really good pickup here. Excuse me. Foundry is another solid late game win con for the Artifact deck. In fact, this is really good with the Tolarian Academy. It kind of just goes off with Academy itself, right? Because it makes a bunch of artifacts. Shallow Grave, Fatal Push. We already passed all of the Eldrazi, so I'm guessing the Shallow Grave's not going to be so good here. Though I guess there's a chance that they do end up wheeling. Forge Master, not bad, potentially. There's the Academy Ruins, very nice. So now if we get Mindslaver, for example, we can do some good infinite Mindslave the opponents. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with blue for now. Great start even to a like blue artifact deck. Need to get some more fast mana. We only saw the Signet really, right? But any other Signets are going to be good pickups in packs 2 and 3. I mean, if we can get lucky, get Soul Ring or Mana Crypt or what else? Grim Monolith, that type of thing. And last few picks should just be whatever. Yeah, great start though. Move into pack number 2. Pack number 2 is a go. Not too thrilling of an opening pack here for us this time. We have a couple of blue dual lands, the Vents and the Island. Deceiver Exarch for maybe if we get like Twin or Kiki is okay. Gideon for a more control-y style deck. I think what I like taking here is just the Steam Vents. Since we're planning on going artifacts anyways, this leaves us open to getting cards like Duretti. Did I already pass Goblin Welder? And Goblin Welder if we haven't seen that yet, for example. So not an exciting first pick, but good enough. Second pick, Galena Lendra Archmage is great. Blue, red, white land is great. Iteration's pretty solid. Meyer can grab Steam Vents. But I guess this is just another good blue card in the form of the Archmage. Need to start getting some more artifacts, because right now, Forge Master is not playable, and Tolarian Academy is pretty weak. Okay, there's a Dimir Signet, that's good. Probably have to take that over Remand. Oh man, there's a Ragavan here too, sheesh. I would bet you that the Remand or Ragavan are quote-unquote better picks than the Signet, but I'm really trying to do the artifact thing, so let's take the Signet because it's better for our deck currently, if that makes sense. Swords to Plowshares, there's a Jite here. Shark Typhoon could be pretty good, actually. I don't mind taking Shark Typhoon. I don't think Jite makes much sense in our deck right now anyways. Yeah, we can do that. Another good blue card. Speaking of another, well, not good blue card, but good cards in general. Balance, when you're going to be running a bunch of, or presumably, hopefully, a bunch of artifacts, is quite nice as the artifacts get around balance and really make for some good explosive scenarios. Let's do that. This pack 2 has not started off how we wanted it, but even if pack 2 doesn't give us that many goodies, especially in the artifact form, I mean, we'll still have pack 3 to kind of get us there as we get a Spell Pierce. This card is fantastic in Vintage Cube. Yes, there are going to be a lot of aggro decks, as aggro still can be very good, but a lot of times Spell Pierce can just be a huge blowout. Okay, next pack. What do we have? There is a draw 7 if we want to. I don't think we want to take Sword of Feast and Famine here. Though I guess maybe it's not bad with some of the... I mean, we have a few flyers. Actually, we have a lot of flyers with Retrofitter too. Is this a good draw 7 deck with the Echo, though? Echo is just going to be worse than any of the other draw 7s in this style of deck, I feel like. But maybe that's okay. Take it anyways, it's fun. Need to get like a Faithless Looting or that Doretti I was talking about or something. Make it so we can easily put that in the graveyard. Okay, and 8th pick here. Nice little artifact. Metamorph. Good, good, good. Yeah, this card's just good in any deck, basically, so... Kind of surprising to see it go around this late, but I'm not going to complain about it. Gideon again on the wheel. There's another Deceiver Exarch. Or rather, same one on the wheel as well. We did see Pestermite too, actually. I mean, I guess we can take Deceiver Exarch, maybe wheel the Pestermite as well, and then see if Splinter Twin gets passed to us in pack 3. Looter could be fine. Show and Tell, probably not. Scrubland is a maybe. Yeah, I'm kind of short on playables right now. I mean, I guess I can run that O-Ring as well. Like I said, I think it's going to be pack 3 that really, really solidifies our deck, because right now it's not that good. Little smokestack action. That's a maybe. I mean, maybe if we get like Crucible of Worlds, smokestack's okay. This can often be awkward, though, if you have ways to take extra turns. Oh, you know what would also be a good pickup? Like Soulfire Grandmaster. While it's a lot better with Time Walk proper, would not be a bad one to go along with the Time Warp should we get it. All right, that concludes pack 2, and yes. So, good news, we have opened both Ancestral Recall and Mox Sapphire, two of the best cards you're going to open. Two of the best Power 9 even, right? This has got to be the best of the Mox. Passing 2 other Signets here, but otherwise there's not much. Like a Marsh Flats maybe. Right now I have not enough spells, but we're not passing Mox Sapphire for anything basically. Mystical Tutor, that's a good pickup. If Mystical Tutor wasn't here, I would probably take a land, even though I would most likely want to take Relic for more spells, but Tutor digs for, what, Ancestral, Echo if we want it, Time Warp, Balance, yeah. This is a very good Mystical Tutor deck. So we're at like 15 playables right now, and this is still the beginning of pack 2. Or pack 3 rather, but that does mean we're going to need to find quite a few playables all in all for this final pack. Alright, next pack gives us, oh man, a Tinker. Oh, I have to take that, but I do not have a good Tinker target right now. So, well, not a great Tinker target. I guess Tinker for Golos and Golos getting Academy is still okay. But this, there are any number of really good artifacts that we could get here in pack 3 to make that very, very good. And we just picked up that Mystical Tutor as well, so Mystical Tutor for Tinker, and then Tinker like Blightsteel Colossus, Sphinx of the Steel Wind, Sundering Titan. I think we saw Sundering Titan pack 1, but Inkwell Leviathan, that type of thing. Oh man, we're getting Mishra's Workshop here now too. Gosh, we just really haven't gotten there on the artifact count, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to have faith that the last half of pack 3 is going to give me a bunch of good artifacts. Like, maybe I throw the Smokestack back in. Maybe I throw the Forge Master back in. This is another one that just doesn't look good without a... Like, if we find a Tinker target, then Forge Master will also have a target, right? Karn. Karn is not an artifact, but it's a good card. There's an Emery here, too. Yeah, I guess I have to take the Karn. That was pick number 5. Jeez. Narset? Narset's good, and we do have the Echo of Eons. This is a lot of regret right now, is what this is. This could have been a very cool deck, but it feels like somebody else is also doing something similar, you know? Like, this is even just a terrible workshop deck right now without picking up like 3 more good artifacts. This is pick 7. Like, there's a Revoker, but that doesn't do much. This is playable in every cube deck, though. Your opponents are always going to have something with activated abilities, and it's an artifact to boot. I would even be happy with like a last pick Citadel. Bolas's Citadel. Next pick is pick number 7, so. Bolas's Citadel, and I won't complain anymore about the artifacts not being open. And instead, we get whatever this is. Boo, 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 hoo. Cloudskate looks okay. Titan's good. I mean, there were so many good white cards going around. Good green cards. Well, if nothing else, this will be a lesson. Even though I said it's easy to force something, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Like Porcelain Legionnaire here, kind of funny. It is an artifact for Academy and whatnot. I guess we might just have to take that. Yockelhops, huh? There's a Fiery Islet here that could be okay. Well, the Steel Seraph wheeled, and that gives us kind of a Tinker target. And it's another big artifact. Ravages, no. Man, 1,000 Year Storm too. Emery. Emery not quite good enough either. Alrighty, well. This is going to be a very strong card quality deck, but not a very good deck overall. I'm still going to run the workshop in the Academy. One, two, three, four, 5. We have room for 1 more playable. What do we want to throw in? This was so close to being good. Just like a few more cheap artifacts and then like 1 good Tinker target was all we needed. So close, yet so far. I mean, heck, I'm not even running any of these non-basics, am I? Because we're never going to be activating Golos here. I guess we do have a green Signet for... Okay, well... We're blue-white, we have red, green... Okay, so we can run the Scrubland as a plains that can randomly activate Golos, I guess. Need to add 1 more card in. Could just be O-Ring for a little more interaction, seems okay. This might be the highest power card quality deck I've had in a while. But also the lowest, well, rather, highest card quality with the lowest actual feasibility, if that makes sense. Yeah. We're really going to need this Retrofitter Foundry to do stuff with the Academy, but it is what it is. I drafted it, and now I have to play it. Let's add 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we'll just go 2 planes should be plenty. It's just the balance and the Oblivion Ring. All right, we'll submit this. Effectively mono blue bad artifacts here in the Vintage Cube. Go, go. Alrighty, here we are for round 1 of this Vintage Cube draft with our very janky blue artifact deck. Pretty good opening hand, though. We have turn 1 Mox and Signet, so our opponent's probably going to think our deck is much better than it actually is. Joke's on them. Although I will say a turn 2 Narset's never bad. Plus, what if we randomly hit our Echo of Eons, you know? Ooh, as they have a Grim Monolith. Alright, I'm guessing I should probably O-ring the Monolith this turn instead. Yeah, let's do that. Too much of a safe play just to get rid of 3 of their ramp mana. And then let's go ahead and run out the Retrofitter. They have a Monolith too? Okay. Well, that's pretty funny. I guess we can just do it again. Instead of getting Narset online, let's just once again kind of tempo them out. Riftwing their Basalt Monolith here, set them back. Okay. Balance. What happens if I go Narset Balance? They would have to sack a land and discard 3 cards? I kind of like making them sacrifice that many cards. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and Narset. Let's go ahead and Balance. I'll have to sacrifice my Riftwing, but I don't think that's that bad. Making him discard 3 cards here seems very worth it. And then we can activate the Narset after the balance resolves. What do they discard? Krasis, land, and a land. Alright, looks like they were just mana heavy. Darn it, there goes our Academy. Oh, and they scooped it up. Might just be they had nothing going on. Let's see, we were going to draw Signet for turn, and then Narset was going to find a Spell Pierce. Oh, I guess we were going to draw Golos pretty quickly after. Okay. Well, we'll take it. That's not how I expected to win, but I guess I don't know how I expected to win with this deck, so. You know what's pretty funny? We could bring in Deceiver Exarch just to tap down their Monolith or their Basalt, or rather their Monoliths, I should say. Nah, it's too cute. Just run it back. Go to the next game. Alright, on to game number 2 here. Normally a hand like this would look fantastic, but because Tinker's not actually all that good in our deck, well, it's not actually all that good of a hand. Though the Mystical Tutor draw means we can go grab our Ancestral Recall here if we want to. Which I guess is probably a good play. Though I think I like first leading on Signet and then going for Recall next turn. Ah, touche. The reverse Ancestral. Oh, they have Ancestral Time Walk even. But they did miss a land. Wow, wow, wow. That's very scary. And their Monolith again, yeah. Okay. Tinker? Jeez. Inkwell Leviathan. Alright, so we're just going to balance again then. So we will make them sack 2 lands, sack their Inkwell, but discard no cards. But I'll take my nice little 3-for-1. And then we'll go recall, land, go. Arcane Proxy. Oh, that can flashback both recall or time walk. And yeah, makes sense to get the recall. Time walk's not doing much for them here. Okay. I'm going to just slam down the Glenalendra. This card's just way too good versus a deck like theirs. We can resolve our Narset maybe next turn if we feel like it. Oh, okay, that's annoying. That's extremely annoying. Sure. All right, Bobble's fine. They get to look at the top of my deck. Echo. I could Porcelain Legionnaire, or I could just hold up Shark Typhoon. I think I'm going to pass here and hold up Typhoon. Gee, what on earth? They have Time Walk, Ancestral Soul Ring? What is going on? Well, now that they tapped out pre-combat, basically, we're going to go ahead and cycle the Shark. Oh, that's funny. We could Revoker Glenalendra Archmage if we want to resolve something underneath Glen. Alright, let's attack with both. Funny thing is, if they block because of active player, non-active player, they wouldn't even get to recopy our Glenalendra. I mean, I guess we're going to turn off Soul Ring. And then we're going to play Legionnaire out and hold up Archmage activation. We really just want to draw lands here. Uh-oh. If this is a creature that... Oh, it's Krasis, isn't it? Yeah, alright. Five Krasis is rather large. But, I mean, we can just Riftwing their Krasis now and smack in for a bunch. Krasis only gains half of the life back, so... This is still a pretty good beating. Emery, jeez. Grim Monolith, they also have an academy. They did mill a Memory Deluge too. Okay. Well, they're tapped out now. So now is our window to resolve something. Like a Time Warp, hey. Can we attack with everything? No, not while they have the Krasis, right? Well, actually, it's not bad to. No. I think we do attack with everything here. This is actually really good. All right. So they can copy our Riftwing and bounce my token now, which is unfortunate, but they don't get to copy the Glenalendra, which is the biggest upside. Let's go Time Warp. Oh, what a miserable draw. What can I tinker for again? Like Golos? Oh, Steel Seraph. No, that doesn't do anything here. Metamorph. Tinker Metamorph. Copy Riftwing, bounce Krasis, attack with both? Is that good? Not really. All of these are so weak feeling. And I don't really want to lose my Glenalendra, right? Not fully. Yeah, this is tough. I guess what we can do is just tinker here. Yeah, maybe it's right to get the Metamorph. Metamorph Riftwing, Riftwing. And just attack for 2. Keep up our Glenalendra. Because they can't replay the Krasis anymore. I don't know. I mean, they only have 5 cards left, but they have Sheldock Isle active. They have 7 cards in their hand, including the Krasis. Oko? Oh. Alright. Well, there goes our Glenalendra. That was the bait spell, but probably had to counter that. Treachery. Sure. Man, their deck is insane. Oh, here comes Sheldock. Is this Upheaval? Oh, Sundering Titan. Okay. Tezzeret, sure. Untap, Yeah, I mean, we're dead. No two ways about it. I just get to ultimate Tezzeret next turn. Spell Pierce and a bunch of bricks. All right, GG's. That'd be funny if we could get Ancestral back. We could deck them. So this is not a great matchup for us. Their deck is a lot better than ours is. Soul Ring, Ancestral Time Walk, Oko? What is going on? Feels like that maybe Stowaway should be coming in now. Yeah, I want the Echo to be good. Guess I can just cut the Legionnaire. Alright, go on to the next game. Not expecting much, though. This is like turn 1 tutor for Ancestral and then Ancestral. Is that good enough? I guess. Need to find some fast mana, though, badly. Alright, well, maybe Narset next turn can do some business for us. I really want to go off with Foundry and Academy, though, but... God, already? And this time we don't have the white for this O-ring. Mox Sapphire, I guess, was fine. Good news is we did turn off their Hydroid Krasis draw and their Ancestral draw, but... Yeah, I mean, if they don't do anything super relevant this turn, and we... Uh-oh. Do they have the Tinker? Emery. What is this? Emery into Oko. Okay. Well, good news is, I guess if we find a white source, we can O-ring the Oko. Oh, we need another land so badly. Looks like I'm going to have to let the Narset die here. Did I just brick? Oh, no. Well, that might be the end of it for us. Oh, they just Ancestraled into my Narset, though! Okay. Chance? Maybe? That was a big whoopsies. Okay. Maybe they attack both at Narset. We'd get to eat the Emery if that's the case. Oh, actually, now that they fired off the Ancestral, I don't even care if they kill the Narset anymore. All right, Emery Bobble, yeah. Bobble, look at my top card, yeah. Man, where's the land? I still have to attack the Oko. Like I want to turn off the Emery too, but that is not how you spell that. Oko, Thief. Yep, keep getting their Bobble for free draws. This might just be tap land pass, untap Monolith. Yeah. Land, please. Man. Come on, deck. And especially if we draw Academy off the top and don't have to Golos for it. Oh, these missing lands are so painful. Good news is, if they have Sundering Titan, at least they only blow up one land this time, but... Oh, here we go. Hopefully this is just a fat Krasis. Inkwell, that's also a fat. All right. Come on. So we can sack, make a flyer, then we can just kill Oko that way. Hey, that actually is nuts, because that lets us Golos for... Yes, perfect. So kill the Oko, attack face, and get the loot. Oh, that's really good too. Discards Echo for value. Workshop, 3, 4, 5. Now we get to Golos for Talarian Academy. And we still hold up double activation of Glen Elendra. Okay. So yeah, they have an Inkwell Leviathan, and yeah, that's a big problem. But we get to do a lot of good stuff next turn, right? So I take 7 here, go to 10. Thankfully, that's not a 2-turn clock by itself. Okay. So effectively infinite mana here, it feels like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this taps for 6 by itself. Let's go ahead and attack with the Flyers and the Looter. I guess Golos can attack here too into their 3/3. Sure, I don't care about that. Red Elemental Blast. Okay, that will just persist back. So we're going to discard Balance here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can just go Time Warp plus Sphinx. And I think that's probably just lethal next turn, huh? Force of Negation. All right, well, we do need to take the extra turn, so let's counter that. Get the Time Warp. And now we cannot play out the Sphinx, but we can instead... I guess Echo here? No, we want to make a bunch of tokens, don't we? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to be 2 damage short of killing them next turn. All right. Wait, no, I can sack this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to be 1 damage short of killing them next turn? Oh, that's sick. I could just Echo here instead. Utilize my mana more efficiently. All right, let's go for it. Let's start off with Ancestral. There's Narset. So we want to play the Signet off of the Workshop. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 mana off of Academy now. I guess we want to resolve Glenn first. They might have their red elemental blast again. That would kind of suck. But they can't force a negation that. Okay, they did. Find Time Warp again, we win. Spell Pierce Tinker. What does Tinker get? Steel Seraph? That doesn't even do much. Revoker? That doesn't do much. Sheesh. I guess we take the Spell Pierce. We make a token with the floating mana. I don't think I Karn here, do I? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we want to get the loot off of the Stowaway first, I feel like. Yeah, so let's make a token. Attack with these 3. I might be dead next turn. Remember, they have a Time Walk in their deck, so if they Time Walk Inkwell, we are just dead. Nope. Feels like we're going to lose now. Okay. Good beats. Wow. Brutal. I think we're probably dead. I think they're going to have a way to get Time Walk, or have the Time Walk already. I don't think I had lethal on that one. I think I was 1 short, right? Making a 4/4 and the 1/1. I think we had 12 damage. So gross. Like I said, our deck has a bunch of powerful spells, but by itself, it doesn't actually have as much synergy as we would want. Now, they haven't immediately gone for something, which maybe is a good sign for us. Okay, they're attacking the Narset. That's probably good. That means they have like recall in their hand or something. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, here comes the Shelldock activation. Tezzeret, yeah. That's a lot of mana. I'd be very surprised if I got another turn here. But maybe they just don't find their Time Walk. Maybe they just play a bit. Well, they might play a Fat Krasis and hold up. Oh, well, I have Spell Pierce, though. So they would have to hold up 4 mana. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They could Krasis for 8 and hold up 4 mana for Time Walk plus pay Spell Pierce. That's also very bad. Sheesh. This is just a battle of the weird blue decks. Here comes the fat Krasis. 5, 10, 12. Oh, they might not realize the Spell Pierce. I think they're going for the full, and then if they go for Time Walk. Yeah. Okay. So they do gain 5 and draw 5, but we can Spell Pierce a Time Walk now. What a weird ass game. Image Inkwell, sure. All right. Well, I guess we untap and make a 4/4 flyer, but I don't think we're winning this one. Unless we hit Time Warp exactly. That is not a Time Warp. So I have no way to draw extra cards here. So we are just dead, right? I can't even activate the Golos. I don't have red or green. Oh, this doesn't even make a flyer. Why did I... For some reason, I thought the Thopter was flying too. Okay, well, that would have defeated that entire thing anyways. That line of thought. Yeah, we bricked. We need to hit something better there. Sheesh. Well, I guess we'll attack all at face and see how they block. Maybe we can set up a decent balance, though they do know it's in our deck. Okay, wow. They actually are going to let me balance here, huh? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, okay. Hold up. Oh, do we just die to Tezzeret then? We do. Oh, we're still dead, aren't we? I think we're still dead here. Let's see. Because I go Karn, exile, balance. I guess they don't have the Force of Negation in their hand. Then I can make a token to block Tezzeret? Maybe there's a small chance. But I don't know if we have an additional way to win the game after this. What a weird game one. Sorry, game 3. There was probably a way I could have won this, which is weird to think, but... like, earlier in the game, we were just so close. We just needed one more land for so long, and we bricked for so long, you know? They still have like a Sundering Titan somewhere in their deck, too. Okay. Okay. I mean, if they have a way to kill a token, they have 10 damage on me. Oh, there's Mr. Oko. They still have a Time Walk in their deck somewhere, right? So it's like with the bottom 6 cards. Oh, they're going to Elk their Monolith. Oh. Man, do I still have a chance if I once again just rip Time Walk? Maybe not. Or, sorry, Time Warp. Come on! Oh, man. Alright, so... let's exile Tezzeret. Play Academy Ruins and pass. Jeez, I can't have that many lands left in my deck. I mean, we can make a bunch of tokens, but... oh, shoot! I didn't even notice they were targeting the Foundry there. Oh, I forgot to make a bunch of tokens in response. Ah, crap. Well, that'll cost me. That will cost me indeed. Dearly. How many tokens could I have? Oh, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Make 1. Untap 3. Make 1. I could have made like 3 1/1 tokens here. I can counter the second flashback Time Warp or Time Walk at least. Big punt on my part though. I should have 3 more blockers. Yikes. Crazy, crazy first match. If I have 3 more 1/1 blockers, do I have enough time? No, we're probably still just dying to these, right? I can go chump chump. I would get 1 more, but then I could Academy Ruins back my Retrofitter Foundry. I don't think we'd have 3 turns worth of time, but it might have been close. Let's see. So they're going to have 3 creatures attacking next turn. They also have Jace for Red Elemental Blast, which doesn't do that much. So do we even put the... I mean, I guess we do. I guess that's my best bet. And just hope that they don't have their Force of Negation. Force of Negation would have killed us regardless, though, no matter what. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Looks like they do. Alright, GG's. What a match! They even ancestraled into my Narset and I still lost. God, there was just a couple turns there where we bricked. Oh my lord, we had so many good cards we could have drawn. It feels like any of these cards would have won the game on that Echo of Eon's turn, but good beats, GG's. 0-1. Okay, on to round number 2 finally after that crazy round 1. Here we are on the play, and our hand looks real, real good. I think I like going Workshop Signet turn 1. because I don't think we need to fire off the Ancestral immediately. They have a Lotus Bloom suspend. Yeah, and then let's go suspend our own. And then we can go for the Ancestral next turn. Hope to find like Golos or something. Let's lead on the Ancestral. Ugh, that's a lot of garbage. I guess I'm going to consider here as well in case we hit another artifact. Oh, that's not good. Jeez. This opening hand had a lot of potential, and then it did a lot of nothing. Tinker? How do we keep playing against mirror matches like this? I swear. I don't want to be one of those tinfoil hat wearers, but Arena and Magic Online seem to give a disproportionate amount of mirror matches. It is crazy. So I can't even... I don't even run out anything. I mean, I guess maybe I'll... No, I guess we're going to get a creature off of Riftwing anyways. But my only out to that is like balance or somehow killing them before that kills us, but that kills us in 3 turns. So we're kind of just dead. Like I said, our deck has a ton of good cards. It doesn't have synergy, which can get you by sometimes, but not in this scenario, feels like. Good old Trample Island Walk Shroud. Hangerback Walker for 1. Okay. Alright, so we're going to Riftwing their Lotus Bloom. Assuming this resolves. Take them off a bunch of mana this turn. And then I guess I'm tinkering for Golos. Oh, we could get Steel Seraph. Oh, you know what? No, maybe Steel Seraph actually gives me a chance, because now I can give Lifelink here. And we can race that. If they don't have an answer to Steel Seraph, then the life gain offsets a lot of the damage from the Inkwell. Okay. We also have them on a 2-turn flying clock. Like, if they don't do anything this turn and we resolve Glen Elendra, I think we do win. Yep, I think that's... Oh, actually. That could be a problem. They can sack their Hangerback too and get a bunch of flying blockers. That's annoying. They can make 3 flying blockers next turn. Huh. This doesn't give trample, right? Vigilance, lifelink, or flying. Okay. This is a very weird Vintage Cube game. So I go back down to 6. Oh yeah, tap more. Well, I have the Glenelendra, but I guess we want to just Spell Pierce this to preserve our power on the Glenelendra. Okay, go to combat, give the Seraph lifelink again. I need to leave back 1 creature. I mean, I could play out the Consecrated, but that might be a little bit greedy. It depends on what they grab here. Like if they have a Blightsteel Colossus or something, that would be kind of bad. Well, I guess no, we block that. Oh, okay, that's really bad. So I go to 11. Oh, I don't actually die, do I? Block, block, take... Oh, I do die, exactly. Well, I guess we'll make them see the play. But they do have lethal. We almost beat turn 3 Leviathan. That would have been kind of cool. Yep. That's exactly lethal. So gross. Ah, so gross! Yeah, they found it. Damn it. Well, well, well. Here we are again. Somehow another weird mirror match of sorts. Let's just run it back. Go to game 2. Okay, on to game 2 here. We once again have Mystical Tutor for Ancestral, but this hand is really bad otherwise. I mean, I'm gonna keep it because we have balance and we can go Steel Seraph on turn 3, but I wouldn't say this is high confidence hand. If nothing else, these games have been entertaining, though we aren't doing particularly well. Alright, let's go Tutor for Ancestral. Fire off the Ancestral. Yikes. I'm going to lead on the island here, even though that means I can't steal Seraph, because that lets us hold up the Spell Pierce. And that is definitely a card worth Spell Piercing. Thank you for doing that. I think we'll sit on the Revoker for now. No need to rush it out. Okay, I'm fine with this. Sweet. Get to Mystical for like Ancestral again if we want to. Oh, actually, you know what we can do? This is going to be... Okay, this is going to be a cute play more than it is good. I'm going to Mystical Tutor for Echo. And then consider the Echo into my graveyard. And then we can Narset into Echo. Don't try this at home. Trained Spewologist in action here. That's fine. I guess they just go for the Tinker. Yeah. Incoming Tinker to Leviathan again. Naturally natural. Oh, they got the battle sphere this time. Sure. That's not that good, actually. Nice draw. Hey, especially with balance. Okay. Hey, they scooped it up. So we were going to balance, wipe their board, and then go Echo and eat. Get a fresh 7 while they only got 1 card. Like I said, we went for the cute play. Mystical Tutor, Echo on top. Consider it into the graveyard. Now that's just funny. All right, game 3, round 2. Oh no, they have a turn 1 workshop. Let's draw our Mox or our workshop off the top. That would be great. Oh, so close! We can revoke the Signet next turn if we want to. They can't tinker here yet. That's good, at least. Oh, boy. All right. Well, do you have it again? This would be a turn 2 tinker. No, nothing. Let's just... We have to turn off their Grim Monolith now. That's way too much mana. That's not the worst, but it is bad. That's pretty good. Now, I don't have anything as good as you do. I could metamorph the Batter Skull. I'm kind of tempted to go grab Golos, though. The Foundry is also tempting. I mean, Steel Seraph is also pretty good here, actually. Oh, it's so tempting to grab Foundry when I have freaking Academy. But I should probably just play it smart. Oh, no, I meant to give Flying there, not Lifelink. Whoops, I just missed 2 damage. They have another artifact to cast? See, their deck can utilize Workshop. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. What is this? Hangerback? 3, 4, 5, 6. Hangerback for 3, I guess. Yeah, this smells like a hangerback for 3. Yep, okay, that's fine. That is pretty bad. Let's lifelink on Steel Seraph. Attack for 5 in the air. This is going to be hangerback. Oh, sorry, Steel Seraph and Batter Skull just bashing one another forever. Oh, that's a good draw. We can Cloud Skate the Batter Skull. We don't want to do the token because they can just re-equip. Let's give Flying here now. So remember, the opponent should be at 10. Jeez. This is a crazy, crazy amount of mirror matches we have done. I mean, we're 2 for 2, and that's whatever, but... Wonder if they just equip the Batter Skull to their Hangerback Walker now. That's really good, too. Yeah, equip, attack, and then put a counter on it. Absolutely. Grody. So I'm going to take 8, and they're going to gain 8. Oh, they didn't even do it. Well, how do we feel about firing off Echo? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lifelink now. I'm down to go for the fun play. Echo probably loses more games than it wins, but what the hell? Why not? All right, some good hits here. All right, have fun. I gave you all of the cards. Take 8. We did draw Narset, and the Echo is in our graveyard, so if they don't do another crazy thing here, like if they just play out Inkwell, we're fine with that. Yeah, that's fine. 3 mana open. Ooh, there's our Foundry. Okay. Hold the phone. Combat. Lifelink. Attack for 7. The Retrofitter Foundry also stops their lifelink on the Hangerback Walker, notably. We can tinker for Metamorph if we want to. Seems good. I guess I should have done that before attacking. They must have a counter, right? Yeah, for sure. Just actual counterspell. All right, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana available. So let's make a token. Academy taps for a little bit more now. Go for the Echo. Nice. Now we can activate Narset. Found Time Warp. Hell yeah. All right. So next turn we can go Shark Typhoon into Time Warp, and I imagine that's got to be a game winner. They are going to kill the Narset. Yep. I'll go ahead and chump, gain 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, the High Tide? What did they hit now? Oh no. Time Twist? Oh, Urza. Okay. Sure. So they can spin Urza quite a bit here. Well, these are random hits, though, so odds are, hopefully, they don't hit anything super good. Yes, good. I like seeing that. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can do it once more currently. I like seeing that. Good. All right, I think we win now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I make a token first, then I'm going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's perfect. So make a 1, 1. 5, 6. Typhoon. Time Warp. We want to give flying here. Wow, if they were at 11, I'd have lethal. 5, 6, 5. Oh, wait, I still have lethal. Yeah, we just have enough in the air. Woohoo! We did it! All right, we're 1-1. Let's see if we can pull off a 2-1 with this uber weird deck. All right, the third and final round of this Vintage Cube draft with our blue weirdo, I don't even know what deck. We are on the play with Turn 1 Workshop Signet, but then not a thing to do with it, so this is probably supposed to be a mulligan. Good luck, have fun. Do not destroy me too badly, please. How does this hand look? This hand is also pretty bad, but I guess we'll keep it. I'm going to lose the Academy Ruins here. In fact, I don't even know why the Academy Ruins is in my deck. Now that I think about it. It's like a little bit of value, but not that much. Oh my gosh. If we play against another Tinker deck, I swear to you, the matchmaking is rigged. Oh, this is a mere match. They just discarded Echo. Oh my lord. Well, I hope that... yeah, well, there's nothing to say. We'll just... If they fire off Echo next turn, that's not even a bad thing. We have nothing to do with his hand, so... Maybe we just get Pestermite comboed on turn 4. That's a good draw. I think here, though, we just have to go for Narset. With an Echo in their graveyard, this makes sense. If they have a counter, they're going to have to counter that. Brainstorm in response. Yeah, you better do that in response. So, there is merit, and I think what I'm going to do is not even up or down tick Narset here. I think the 5 loyalty is probably a little bit too good versus a red deck with a bunch of card draw. Because if I go -2 and then they just go Bolt, well, that kind of defeats the purpose of playing out the Narset. And with Ancestral in my hand, it's not like we're in a rush to go dig for something, you know? What on earth is going on here? Their deck is a lot different than I was expecting. That was not what we wanted to draw. Okay, let's balance, make them sack their Pia and Kieran plus the tokens and discard a card. I will then Ancestral myself. They discarded Jace. Yeah, I guess that makes sense into a Narset. Okay. Well, now I think I am going to use Narset. Look for Mox or something. Boo. That was not what we wanted to find. Thundermaw? What is... Okay, their deck is a lot different than I was expecting, for sure. So there goes Narset. can go like Revoker on Mox Ruby here. That is not how you spell Mox. Mox Ruby. But then just pass? Ugh, we need lands so badly. I'm just going to die to that 5/5 flyer. I mean, that adds mana, but it's not a land. Alright, well, let's shock ourselves for Porcelain Legionnaire, and then I guess go Tinker and hope they don't have a counter. I'm fully expecting this just to be countered, though. Ah, I wasn't. Golos for Workshop, I guess? Because Workshop can cast the Seraph. I don't even think attacking with Revoker's good. Oh, maybe I'm just dead. Deceiver Exarch. Yeah, we might be dead. They do in fact look like they have the twin combo available. Well, if you got it, you got it. Kiki Jiki, maybe? There it is. We won't make him go through it. Easy clap. Okay, on to the next game we go. Seems like that game was pretty winnable if we had hit a couple lands, though. Yeah, we'll just run it back. If we can pull off a 2-1 with this deck, I would be thrilled, but 1 and 2 seems to be like the expected, I would say. On to game 2 of the third and final round. Once again, we'll be on the play. And once again, we are living that mystical tutor for ancestral recall life, it feels like. Every deck we've played against has been insane in terms of power. Like, yeah, I know I also have power, but my deck cannot utilize it as well as other decks. I think here I'm supposed to just Revoker their Mox Sapphire this turn instead of casting Ancestral. Because if they don't counter this, we're basically Stone Raining them. Now, I will say, I have a Mox Sapphire in my deck, so by using Revoker on Mox Sapphire, there is the potential awkwardness of us drawing our own Mox. But obviously this is better for us at this position, so we go for it. So they have Ruby, Sapphire, Ancestral. Again, tinfoil hat. I'm pretty sure Magic Online pairs you versus decks with like, or rather, it feels like it pairs you versus decks with similar cards. Insane, actually. I don't think I play around a Spell Pierce. We didn't see that. Oh, Mana Leak was going to get me no matter what. Could have done that on their turn too, but we have a lot of 2-drops to hit, so I think it made sense to do that. If we draw Mox Sapphire next turn, that would be... that would be the funnies. I guess Workshop is our best draw for Golos. Signet's not bad. It is definitely a start. Urza, that's nice. That turns their Mox Sapphire back into a Mox Sapphire, notably. Kind of funny. Hey, okay. Get to go Golos, grabbed Academy. Things could be worse here. With a land, we could go Sphinx plus Narset next turn. So again, they're tapping the Urza for mana. Rather, they're tapping the Mox Sapphire with Urza and not Mox Sapphire's ability itself. Into a Charter Course. Okay, that's fine. Tinker. Tinker Metamorph. Metamorph Urza would be good. I guess there's nothing wrong with just slamming out our Sphinx, though. Sphinx Say Go looks really juicy. Probably cycle Typhoon end of turn here. Main phase Pestermite. Oh, do they have it? Wait, no, this doesn't work. Yes, it does. If they have the Kiki Jiki, they got him. Or they got me. Looks like they do. Tap the Construct for blue, triple red. Yep, looks like we're dead. Alright, good beats. Not much to do there. I don't have a pact or anything, so this is just cycling for cycling. Good game. Well, that was kind of unfortunate. I mean, the draft I was forcing, excuse me, I was forcing blue, and it didn't really come together. We almost won the first round. We did win the second, but man, the decks that we played against, like, yeah, we did have Recall and Mox Sapphire ourselves, but every deck we played against had some crazy, crazy cards, too. Just like we got paired against mirrors all day. Good stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this vintage cube. It was a fun one, even if we didn't do very well. As always, don't forget to check out all of my other content here on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. And as always, you can go to cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card needs. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.